Thank you, Keishla. I can definitely say this. The entire community of Grand Key and also Grand Bahama is deeply saddened by the news of the helicopter crash that claimed the life of 7 different individuals. I'm currently here at the Rand Memorial Hospital here in Freeport, Grand Bahama, where I can confirm that around 1 a.m. this morning, the bodies were transported from Grand Key here at the hospital. There has been a number of media outlets that have been reaching out to us as it relates to the recent updates, but I also can confirm around 2 p.m. today, the 7 bodies were transported from Freeport to Nassau, the nation's capital, where a full autopsy will be done. A group of curious onlookers were standing by as the bodies of 7 crash victims arrived on Grand Bahama around 1 o'clock Friday morning. The police marine unit transporting the body of American billionaire and coal tycoon Chris Klein, his daughter, and 5 others believed to be 2 pilots and 3 of the daughter's female friends. They were all on board Klein's helicopter when it went down shortly after takeoff around 2 a.m. Thursday morning. The bodies were taken to the Police Marine Division, handed over to local morticians, and then transported to the Rand Memorial Hospital. Reports say the helicopter was en route to Fort Lauderdale on a medical emergency mission when it crashed in about 16 feet of water off Grand Key. Chief Counselor Rosie Curry says that words can't express the absolute sorrow and disbelief at this time.
The helicopter had came in during the course of the night and went back out. There were persons who heard some, like a noise, but were not sure that there was a crash until late this afternoon. But then they heard that the chopper did not make it back to Florida, and it did not come back to base at the Grand Key. And then at that time, they sent out quite a few boats out for search. And upon the search, they found it was about 2 miles right off the shoreline where he lives. But all persons were still strapped into the helicopter. And I think the helicopter was upside down.
Klein purchased Big Grand Key about 3 years ago and was in the process of developing the property. Curry says since then, Klein has been a close friend of the Bahamas and the people of the Abacos.
Like, he was an excellent guy. He was a down-to-earth person. He would come over and he would visit, he would talk, and he was not one of those, because of his position, would put people behind him. He would stay in front, and he would carry the load. So he's going to be a real missing. I don't know what is going to happen now, but we just hope that I believe that he still have two sons. I don't think they were on the aircraft, and maybe they would decide to continue to carry on. But we just got to hope for the best. I think it was sort of a lifeline. You know, it was just like a well started spring for this community. A lot of people really depend on him, and he has been a great deal of benefit. He has put Grand Key back on the rebound again. And this is going to be a real big setback.
It's been a difficult day here in Freeport, Grand Bahama, and I can only assume how difficult it is in Grand Key right now. In fact, recently we just found out that 3 of the individuals recently graduated from Louisiana State University just 2 months ago in 2019, and also Chris Klein would have been celebrating his 61st birthday today. Back to you in studio in Nassau.